Hey guys, I was cleaning today and I realized I'm down to almost none of my Thieves cleaner. So I'm going to show you just what I do to make more of it. Thieves is the Young Living essential oil infused cleaner, but I'm going to show you. I always mix it in this bottle. It's just a Target up and up 32 ounce bottle. Here's what I do actually, because there's still some left in there. I'm going to pour it into my pretty glass container. This is the one that sits out on my counter. So pretty. I got that on, ooh, I just splashed myself. Got that on Etsy. And the bottle came from like Glass Bottle Outlet or something like that. So I'm just going to pour the rest of this into this bottle, just so I have some on my counter for everyday use, and then I bust out the big bottle if I am, oops, and then I bust out the big bottle if I'm cleaning like bathrooms, which is what was happening today. But I am actually, one second, going to grab, I like to, when I put stuff in my glass bottle, because I use it every day, I like to freshen up with a few drops of lemon oil. I don't know if you've ever used Thieves. It smells just like the Thieves oil. I like it. Some people don't, so I try to add a little bit of lemon to kind of offset the cinnamony smell of it. I also use sometimes citrus fresh. That's nice, or orange. Just whatever you prefer. I feel like the lemon really has a good yummy smell, I guess. I don't know. I really like it. So take your concentrated formula, and then on this bottle, so I don't actually measure, I eyeball it. There's like this lip here, and I fill about halfway up that lip for my cleaner, and that's just my preference. Give me a second. So I know I use way too much, and anybody who uses Young Living will be like, what are you doing? But I just, because I use this a lot in my bathrooms and places where I need to feel like it's really cleaning, I do that, and it cleans, you know, regardless, but I feel like for it to be more of an all-purpose everything cleaner, like it needs a little extra oomph in it. And then I will be right back. I'm gonna go fill this up. Okay. And it'll bubble, and I just squeeze it so the bubbles come out, and then just slice them off with my finger. That's essentially it. I try to do hot water. This is kind of more tepid, lukewarm water, just because I didn't think to heat up my water before I put it in. So now I have this ready to go. I use this literally on everything. Like, I'll take it, the reason I was running out was I put it in, on the bottom, it's like a Swiffer, but it's Rubbermaid, like multi-use, and I just pour some of this inside of that bottle, and I clean my floors with it, and then, like I said, I clean my bathrooms, like sink, toilet, windows, or mirrors, windows, anything essentially that needs to be cleaned, I clean with this. I have asthma really bad, and so I used to use like 409 and stuff, and I have nothing against it. I feel like 409 works very well, but for like bathrooms, it was really hard for me to breathe when I would clean. It would like make my lungs constricted, and so I started using this, and it really works out very nicely. Also, I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do. I have this Norwex cloth that my sister got me for Christmas last year or the year before. I was really afraid to use it at first because I was like, oh, like there's no way it's as sanitary as it says it is. But I think that it is actually, and I actually use it with my Thieves. I'll probably add a little bit more water in this so it's a little more diluted for my kitchen, for like everyday use on the counters, just so that it lasts longer. I'll spray it down with this and then wipe it off with my Norwex. And so it's actually in need of a clean right now. It's feeling a little stiff. So that's what I'm doing. I've got water boiling over here. I'm gonna drop this in there, make sure it's all in the water, like completely submerged. And then I'm gonna let it boil for 10 minutes because that's what I read you're supposed to do. I guess it like opens up the fibers, and like the dirt and stuff just kind of pulls out of it. So we'll see. There's a couple like crusties. I try not to use this if I know that there's like crusty stuff on my counters, just because I don't like it to get gross because I don't clean it that often. I usually use, let me show you. If I know it's going to be gross, I ordered these on Etsy. What was the name? The Clementine Bee, I want to say, is who made these. They're called unpaper towels. And they're great. They are bird's eye fabric, I want to say. And she just like made them pretty with the, let me see if I can get in close here, with the lining on them. I love them. I used these forever until I got this. And I still use this, like, if I'm wiping down the counter in my bathroom or anything like that. Like, these are generally what I use. And then they're just washable, and I'm not using up 1,000 paper towels. They're great for if you're washing windows or dusting or anything like that, because this is the only cloth that I have. I think it's the Enviro cloth. Yeah. So it's like the everything cloth. My sister was smart when she got this for me, because she knows me well, and she knew I would just use it for everything. I love it. I just like to try to use as few chemicals as I can. Oh, this is ready. I'm gonna go pop this in real fast. All right, sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I try to use as few chemicals as I can. I use wool dryer balls, and I need to figure something out for static cling, because my clothes, especially now that it's getting cold outside and like the air is like less, they get very staticky. Like all of my clothes that come out of my, sorry, give me just 1 second. Blah, there we go. All of the clothes that come out of my, woo, now it's bright. I shouldn't have done that. All right, let's see. Ooh, sorry guys. I'm gonna scooch this over here. You see my crazy house. All right, we'll go this way. Oh, there's my cow picture. So yeah, so all of my clothes that come out of my laundry are very staticky, like to a point where you can see the static. While I love the wool dryer balls, I feel like they do help dry things faster, because they're kind of like bouncing around in there and like breaking up all of the clothes so they're not in clumps anymore. I really like that. I just need to figure out what to do for static. Yeah, we've pretty much gotten rid of most of the chemicals that I clean with. My dishwasher, I still use like Quantum or Finish or whatever brand it is now. I still use this guy, Finish. And I just think that it just does the job so well. I tried, full disclosure here, I tried the Young Living one, and I did not like it. Everything that was plastic in my dishwasher was cloudy after that. Like everything was cloudy. It had like a film on it, but the plastic stuff, it was really hard to get that off of it. I think it was 2 years ago. I probably still have some stuff floating around from where like it just clouded everything, and I'm like, it's not been worth it for me to try it again. I wanted to love it. I wanted to, but and I feel like this is okay. This Finish stuff is all right for now, until eventually I'll try something else, but I got this giant bottle, and so that's going to last me for a while. As I run out of things like the Thieves and whatnot, I will go through and show you how I refill. Oh, I have a magic cleaner that I super duper love, but I just did that like a month or two ago, and it'll last forever. So when that is finished, I will have to show you that one, because that one's a cool recipe, and it's like amazing. Like, this stuff is amazing. My Norwex cloth will be done in about 3 minutes, so I'll get that out and just hang it up to dry, and I'll let you know if it cleaned it out, just boiling it. It's supposed to like sanitize it and all that fun stuff. So I will holler at you later. Sorry, that was lame. I'm just gonna sign off now. Bye. Okay, I know I said I was done, but I need y'all to see this, what came out of this cloth, this Norwex cloth. Look at the color of that water. Like, I was not expecting that. It's so gross. I'm like, oh, look how crazy that is though. Like, that's after boiling for 10 minutes, my Norwex cloth.